In the days and weeks that followed, the scale of the catastrophe revealed itself, layer by terrifying layer. Historians discovered that the primary sources for the first 500 years of the empire were gone. Everything known about that era was now based on secondary copies that had been stored elsewhere and were riddled with errors and biases. Scientists found that the original data sets for the climate stabilization projects had been incinerated, leaving them flying blind as the weather patterns began to shift unpredictably. Families found their lineage broken. Without the birth records and marriage contracts, inheritance laws collapsed, leading to disputes that threatened to tear communities apart. Artists wept as they realized the sketches of masters who had died centuries ago, the only visual record of faces long forgotten, were dust. The world did not end with a bang, but with a forgetting. The virus had performed a lobotomy on the human race. Civilization continued. Yes, but it was amnesia. See, arguments restarted because the precedents for resolution were ash. Wars loomed on the horizon because the treaties that prevented them no longer existed to be cited. The collective wisdom of 12,000 years, the mistakes learned from, the triumphs celebrated, the warnings heeded had been reduced to a pile of carbon. Years later, children would play in the shadow of the ruined library, unaware that beneath their feet lay the answers to questions they had not yet learned to ask. The incident became known not as the fire, but as the Great Erasure. It served as a grim monument to the fragility of memory, a reminder that history is not a permanent fixture of the universe, but a fragile flame that must be constantly tended, lest it be swallowed by the dark, leaving humanity stranded in an eternal, unremembered present.